support. We are here to work with you. And I want to inform all the people in Mbale that now Tour and Travel is alive here. The issue of the IGG upon these people who are working within the division, like the division mayor is a mayor, whereas he is a contractor, as a director somewhere. And the constitution is not supposed to be anywhere, because it's supposed to supervise the contractor. But now he's a contractor, he's a mayor, he's a collector. So I'm urging the IGG to take on upon this issue, because there is no way we can have these three working. Yes, under NRM we are here to serve, service delivery. Our mayor, for sure, is working for his stomach. And it's on record, he says every month he receives 80 million shillings. 50 million he gives it to his people who are protecting him. The 30 million he says is for his family. So his wealth is way back good. So I wanted to know if the IGG is, if the mayor declared his wealth under the law. If not, let them have investigation over this issue, because it's on record. Yes, we've taken about 6 months not working. We paid our money way back in November. This contract was supposed to be awarded to us way back, but due to conflicts of interest by some of the technical people and then the mayor, this thing has dragged on. For sure, if it was another company, by now we would have taken the council to court. But we've given them a test to see where the problems are coming from. And indeed, they've seen where the problem comes from. You cannot be a mayor, be a contractor, be a supervisor. This can't work in this country. But it is on record that mayor is threatening to kill people. Threatening to pour them in the masa, they call it what? Matter. But it is good, I've reported this case to the police, and I can take it further to our authorities until we see that things are normalized here. The law is being affected by us, but you know, when you're doing business, you encounter these two. There are losses and gains. Like when we started in Jinja, it wasn't also easy. We had issues. These are the same issues that we are finding here. Because we thought we would have the contract done way back in Feb, but they're dragging on. But it's like the issue is it has affected our businesses, and even it has affected council businesses. Because for us, if we pay them, we expect them to start work. And they also expected to have funds from us, which has failed. And we hope to take on council if they fail to vacate, because under law, they gave us a contract. We've used our lenience, but we shall also go to court to have court orders so that we have this land and solved once for all. Mbale people, I'm calling upon all those who are working with Central Investment Limited under street parking to apply to now Tour and Travel Limited. You are the first priority. The good thing is we are going to orient you. We are not going to chase you. You are the first priority in our list to have you jobs. Then we shall bring in others who will be coming in. Thank you very much. Ginger. You don't want this to come in Mbale, we have a problem.
Auntie, you get it among the recordings.
Now you see this system. This system now shows me how much I've already, these boys and girls have collected in Jinja, out of the 35 devices. And this is the system I want to bring in Mbale, so that council knows what it is doing. It understands what has come in and what is not yet. Now you look at this, these are invoices which are issued out. These people out of this, these down here, 1,130,000 has been paid. It's already in my pocket with my girls and boys. The 1.49, some have not paid. And this graph here can show you what our lorries, pickups have paid. According, if you see, if you look at there, about 14 buses have paid, 44 pickups have paid, 895 cars have paid. So, mwagala masaba, mwagala now to one travel.
Kwawukanako ne system enkadde ziri.
Esystem enkadde muli ku butabo sibe kiri. Akatabo omwana olusti ateekako n'atakuwa ssente. Kano eno system buli kyakuuteko kiyingira. Buli gwawadde ticket eyingira ssente ziba ziyingidde. You can look at this now because what tubadde tulikola kiri. Let us refresh. Where is the refresh here? Okay. Let me do it. It has gone 133. There is a difference. So this system will work what vote, will work what so that's the difference. Kati eri eyakapapulo mwana akajjayo natayogera kituufu. Wano akoogera nakubulya ekituufu. So mwagala system eno nalo musabe nnyo eyingire mu Mbale ekole. Tubajja kubatereza system nga ne Mbale City Council etegedde sente zeefunye olunaku olwo.
Meeting the RCC convened the different parties. We went in there, we were discussing what way to come out of with a win-win situation. Because today we expected a resolution on whether Nauru Tours or Central Investments who are maintaining, collecting money on behalf of what? On behalf of the council. But the meeting has ruled that we hold on with the state leadership, meets with the division leaderships to have an amicable understanding on the way go forward about the award of the tender for street parking, even when an agreement has already been signed. The other thing is the town clerk writes to the Solicitor General this afternoon to find out what would be the implications of cancellation of such a contract at this time, because the division mayor, industrial division, Mr. Mahmoud Masaba, contends that this is the agreement. The contract we have is a fraudulent agreement. It was not based on truth. So we are coming back. We have come back as a technical team of the city, and then we are going to have a review of what should really happen, because we know of the implication of cancellation of such a contract that has been sealed and appended signatures by all parties, the council and the contractor. That alone calls for a lot of litigation that will result into the council paying a lot of money out. So that is the predicament we are in. Is it taking the position that we have had in the security committee administratively? What impact is it going to have on us as a city? Those are some of the things for review now, but since we are just coming out of the meeting, I cannot be committed of what really is going to be the next step we are going to take. But once a certain step is taken, still it shall have to be communicated with you. I mean, at this level of understanding, even if I were the contractor, I mean, that is the only option if I'm stopped from working under a contract. So as a technical team of the council, what is the best way of saving council expenses? Because the truth of the matter is, if we are taken to court, we will say we will sign the contract, we do not have any defense. We do not have any reason as to why we should not let these people into the facility. Every month, this company is paying 17 million shillings. So every month that passes, that money is what the council is losing. But as a business person, is not just going to be looking at 17 million. What he already advanced money to the council. What implication does it have? His money shall earn interest from the time he deposited it with the council until the time council has to pay him. We have suffered these contracts that are not used to as people who have been around the council, and this is not what we are willing to continue having. One, I will not shy away from saying we are having a lot of political confusion surrounding our political leadership, much as the political leadership is also accusing the technical team that we are the people responsible for causing what? Problems. So I think we are going to have a quick technical meeting to see what way forward. Implication of whatever decision we are taking now impacts on the people out there. To have a trucker carrying garbage out there, you need fuel. To have a trucker repaired that has been broken down, we need money. And where do we get this money? We get this money from these standard utilities and other utilities like trade licenses and other sources of revenue. So if they are curtailed, now street parking is curtailed, loading and offloading is curtailed, the tax park and the bus park is not bringing in the money. The little that is coming out of property rates is we have money on the single treasury account, which is not being released because Parliament has not approved our supplementary. So in terms of service delivery to the people, you know that we cannot provide anything much now. Our hands are tied. The councillors of this council have not been paid for about 8 months now because we cannot have that money. So all these, and you know, if people who are working and are expecting their pay do not get it, you know the impact it has on their families and their other activities, besides the service delivery that we need to give for us in terms of public utilities. Taking the RCC to court for stopping him from executing works that were given to him.
When was that contract given to him?
I can't comment on that now. I'm not so sure of the